So I'm Elaine. I co-own 2 locations in Ontario, Canada, Milton and Oakville. I'm one of the few, because I think there's 2 of us now, but at the time I was the only registered massage therapist who joined as the franchise as an owner. I have been practicing at this point for 23 years. So at the time I'd been practicing for 18 because we've owned since July 2019. So prior to becoming a franchisee, I just started exploring different options as an RMT, wanting to stay connected and a part of the industry, but wanting to, sort of pivot into something different. I had already taught and supervised massage therapy student clinics. Our biggest competitor in Canada, I looked at as well, but sort of was like, no, that's not the right fit for me. So I looked at Hand and Stone and actually went into one as an RMT and worked in it, and then decided to continue on the journey. And so now Stephanie and I have 2 locations. I recommend Hand and Stone because, again, I sort of love the fact that we have that sort of dual system with both the skincare, facial side of the business and the massage therapy side of the business. I worked in a clinical setting for years and I wanted something different, which is what led me down this path. So I think anyone looking for something like that, it's great. And again, I recently spoke to somebody who's looking to acquire a location. And one of the things I said to her was that I think we, especially in Canada comparatively, it's such a small franchise that we have such a really personal connection to our corporate office. If I'm reaching out for something, I'm guaranteed I'm going to hear back really quickly. We talk and collaborate a lot. There's sort of a core group of us that are really consistently involved and, lots of helping and support with each other. And I've looked at other franchises and felt that there was a lot of negative feedback, all these different costs and only being allowed to use really specific vendor products and that they were overpaying for. And that is not something we experience with Hand and Stone. I have a lot of really great conversations with clients just from the service aspect. But I think on a whole, as an RMT who's really involved in sort of managing the RMT team, I do get a lot of feedback from the RMTs about how much they appreciate the fact that I have that understanding and connection to them in understanding what they do, what it's like, because it's a very physical job. And I will say, I do have a lot of clients who are members in the States and Canada because we have a lot of snowbirds. I had a client recently who spends her winter in Arizona or some other places where they do have Hand and Stone locations. Quite a few of them actually found us in the States and then realized that we existed in Canada, so seeked us out. So that's a really good thing.